Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Smackdown review. Now, I know a lot of you may be wondering, Patrick, why are you not showing your face? You usually show your face when you do these reviews. Well, I've got light problems right now. My light bulb blew the other day. I've asked my parents to fix it for me, and they haven't done it yet. And because it's so bloody dark in my room, you wouldn't be able to see my face if I sat it in its usual position and recorded. I didn't want to go to another room. I didn't want to go to my brother's room or my parents' room or go anywhere else where light is. So I just decided to just jump on here on Instagram and quickly give you guys my thoughts on Smackdown. Smackdown opened with Kevin Owens defeating Santos Escobar to win the United States Championship Tournament. Now, I did predict Carmelo Hayes to win because I thought they were I just thought they were building him up to win because of how Logan Paul kept talking shit about him. But Kevin Owens winning makes a lot of sense. Having Kevin Owens win definitely makes a lot of sense. Santos was never going to win. I knew Santos wasn't going to win. So Kevin Owens winning made the most sense. I would love if Kevin Owens wins the US Championship, but because Logan Paul was Triple H's first legit signing when he took over the company, I know he will look after him. And he'll have Logan Paul retain at the Royal Rumble. So, as much as I want to hope Kevin Owens wins, I know that's not going to happen. We ended up having Io Sky and Michin for the Women's Championship. I thought that was pretty good. It was a pretty slow match. It was pretty slow. It wasn't, the kind of women's match I'm used to. I am grateful that they did have Io defend the belt on her own, and, they actually had her win clean for once. Because one of the biggest problems that I have had with championship reigns nowadays is that it's always someone's got to interfere, and it's always got to be outside interference, champion takes advantage, and wins. But I guess Mia Yim isn't really Charlotte Flair. She's not really Bianca Belair, now is she? So WWE are like, yeah, we can have the clean loss here, because Mia Yim isn't someone worth protecting. One of the other things that I didn't like is that Damage Control just completely forget that Alba Fire and Isla Dawn cost them their match at the Holiday Bash, or whatever it was bloody called. The Holiday Bash, I forgot what it was called. They just completely ignored the fact that ever happened. Like, Bayley never said anything about getting revenge on Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. And Jesus Christ, how many more times is Triple H going to run Bayley versus Bianca Belair? These two have been wrestling each other forever. How many more times are we going to see these two wrestle? It's always the same damn result every time these two fight each other. As I just mentioned, I brought up Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Why didn't they mention anything about them? Oh, but a friend of mine told me, they'll be on TV for a while now. What they just did set up a rivalry. And they were never mentioned at all. Like, not even a single mention of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Sure, they were shown in the video package. Sure, they were shown in that package for Mia Yim. But they never mentioned that, if it wasn't for Alba Fire and Isla Dawn getting involved, Damage Control would have won. Bailey, Oscar, Bailey, Oscar, and Kyrie are just completely got forgotten. Just completely ignored the fact that Alba Fire and Isla Dawn cost them the match. Could have you literally had Bailey versus Alba Fire? Or could have had Kyrie and Oscar fight Alba Fire and Isla Dawn in a tag match? But nah, let's do Bianca Belair and Bailey again. Because it's a fresh match that we've never, ever seen before. Am I the only one that doesn't care about the AOP returning? I think I might be in my minority here, that I really do not care about this. This is just another pathetic attempt by Triple H to make me care about the AOP. This is just another pathetic attempt by Triple H to get me interested in Karrion Kross. Because we all know Triple H has been trying desperately to do something to make people care about Karrion Kross. Oh, please care about Karrion Kross. Please care about him. I'm doing everything I can to make him a legitimate beast. I don't care about Karrion Kross. I'm not a fan of Scarlett being a brownette either. I know there are some people out there that actually like it. I really don't personally. I think she's better. I think she looks better in blonde. But hey, who am I, right? Who am I to question? Who am I to question a wrestler and how they look? But overall, man, I can't say I care about the AOP returning. Triple H is consistently bringing back wrestlers I couldn't give two shits about. I really do not care about the Authors of Pain. I can't tell you guys that I do care. And yes, I'm not going over every single match and every single detail because I'm not going to go over the entire show. I personally didn't really enjoy the entire show. They had a silly segment where Grayson Waller, and especially Grayson Waller, was trying to feel sympathy for Logan Paul. Get away from him. Get away from him, Grayson. You have more star power than Logan Paul and Austin Theory combined. Seriously, get away from them, man. Seriously. Bianca announced herself in the Royal Rumble. Bobby Lashley announced himself in the Royal Rumble. So I can't say I care too much. Triple H just gave up making Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits a heel faction. He just straight up gave up. He just gave up on making them heels, so now he's reverted them back to being baby faces. Gee, so much for wanting to make them the next top faction, right? Roman laughed at what The Rock said. That's really all he did on the show. The main event was a triple threat, and I tell you what, man. I'm not going to tell you guys that I'm thrilled with the ending. The match itself I thought was good. But I'm not too thrilled with them having a match that the fans were really looking forward to, and then they just had Roman Reigns just come down with Jimmy and Solo and just ruining it. I thought it was really lame. I thought it was lame. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was cheesy. I thought it was really, really, really lame. That's what I thought. I thought it was really lame. A lame way to protect all three guys. It was a lame way to protect all three guys. Now, when I heard the rumors of people saying they're going to do a fatal four-way, I was like, no way. I'm like, doing a Fatal 4-Way would just be stupid. Doing a Fatal 4-Way would be stupid. Just have Randy get the title match. But, apparently Triple H is as stupid as the entire fan base, because he went along with the Fatal 4-Way idea. Now, a lot of you may be saying, but Patrick, this protects Randy Orton. You're not going to have Randy Orton come back and lose. You're not going to have Randy Orton come back and lose, right? Like, you're not gonna have him come back and lose. So it makes sense that you would go with a Fatal 4-Way to protect Randy. Personally, I know Randy isn't winning anyway. I know Randy isn't going to be winning the title anyway. The only way... I personally do not see Randy winning. Like, I don't know why I'm even bothering getting myself excited for this, because I know for a fact Randy won't win. They're going to do Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania, or possibly even Roman versus The Rock. Either one, it's going to go at WrestleMania. Either one, it's going to be at WrestleMania. Some people think Randy could win, and then they do Rock and Roman at WrestleMania without the title, and then you have Randy and Cody. I mean, to be honest, like, that doesn't sound bad on paper, but you're basically just having Randy hold the belt for 2 months, just for Cody to beat Randy, and I would kind of rather Cody beat Roman. I would kind of rather if Cody beat Roman. And as much as I love Randy and I want him to beat Roman, I just know it's not going to happen. I think it's for the best if they just have Cody win. If they have Randy win the title just for Cody to take it from him at WrestleMania, then you know they just didn't have faith in Cody to beat Roman. They didn't have faith in Cody beating Roman. Like, it would be a bigger deal if Cody beat Roman. So, as much as I would love to see Randy win the title, I just know it just wouldn't be the wisest decision. It just wouldn't be a wise decision. It wouldn't be a wise decision. It wouldn't be smart. And I think it's just for the best if they just have... we put up with Roman for 2 more months, hopefully, as the Undisputed Champion. As for the other stuff on the show, I personally didn't care about most of the other stuff on the show, if I'm being completely honest. The stuff I mentioned was really, like, the only stuff I guess I sort of cared about. But, you know, I guess I just kind of gave off some highlights. But me personally, I didn't really enjoy Smackdown. I thought it was not very good. And I just didn't care for it. I just didn't care for it. I don't know why Triple H has so much faith in Kevin Patrick, man. I gotta tell ya. He's got a lot of faith in that Kevin Patrick. Like, no matter how bad we, the community, think he is, Triple H is like, nah, Kevin Patrick, man, he's great. Let's keep him on commentary. I would kind of rather Vic Joseph to be on SmackDown than Kevin Patrick, in my personal opinion, but it's whatever, I guess. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for listening for this SmackDown review. I do apologize that you can't see my face. As I said, my light bulb has gone out again, and I can't do reviews in the dark. So this might be how reviews go for the time being until my parents decide to fix my light bulb. Alright, guys, I'll see you all next time.